Preparation, as always, can't be overstated, so let's start with some basics. Select the right hardware. It'll likely be a choice between, say, a laptop, desktop, tablet or mobile phone. Always just double check in advance that your device is compatible with whatever technology your interviewer will be using.
Most of us have used Zoom over the last 6 months. If you haven't, you're lucky. But there are some other formats out there like Teams, WebEx, things like that. Most will do a free trial, so if you get a chance to make yourself familiar with the technology before you do the interview, that would be great.
Turn off notifications on all your personal devices, including the one that you're doing the interview on. The last thing you want is a message to pop up on your screen and distract you from the interview at hand.
Test your internet connection. Does it work reliably in the location and the time you're intending to do the interview? Having a stable and reliable internet connection will help ensure you remain focused on your interview.
Test the hardware. Make sure it works at least 24 hours before the interview is set to start. This way, if there are any glitches, you'll have time to deal with them. At this stage, you can test the sound and the picture quality.
Act like you would for any interview. Just because you're performing a video interview doesn't mean you can be less professional. So normal interview etiquette still applies. Be polite, be courteous, and of course try to generate some rapport with your interviewers.
Choose the location for your interview carefully. Ideally, you want a bright space, but don't sit with a window or bright light behind you. If you think the room is too dark, it probably is. You should either just add some additional lighting or choose another location.
Think about the background behind you. A neutral, light-coloured wall will enable your interviewer to see you clearly.
When doing an interview, obviously it's not the same as a face-to-face meeting, but eye contact is still important. Focus on where the camera is and make sure that you make as much eye contact as possible with that.
So dress and present yourself appropriately for the job you're interviewing for, as you would in any real-life interview. All the same things apply. You never know if you might have to stand up unexpectedly, so we would always recommend dressing smartly from head to toe.
Don't hold the device. Even the steadiest of hands will move at some point during the interview, and that can seem unprofessional. So position your device on a stand or against something so that it remains steady.
Make sure your location is quiet and that you won't be interrupted. If you're in a place where there are potential sources of noise disturbance, children, pets or traffic and so on, just mute yourself when you're not speaking. But equally, remember to unmute yourself when it's your turn to speak.